Hi guys, welcome to another session of Professional Learning. I'm your host, Adrian Stallings. For starters, let me apologize for my voice. I'm dealing with a cold and allergy problems at the same time, so it's a bit raspy and nasally, but if you'll bear with me, we will get through today's lesson rather quickly. Earlier in the year, two of the professional learning goals that were established dealt with increasing collaboration and increasing the use of Google Drive in the classroom. Today, I want to talk about how to do both of those things in one lesson. That lesson involves sharing documents with each other. Sharing documents is important because it not only increases the collaboration, but it allows teachers to simultaneously edit files and ensures that all the users have the most accurate and up-to-date version of a document. So, to get started, go ahead, log into your Google accounts. I'll do the same on my computer, and we'll begin from the home page. I am going to be using my Georgia Southern account since I am in a different school district at this point. And now that you've logged in, we're going to go to this icon in the upper right hand corner right beside your email address and press that icon so that we can open our Google Drive. And once you log in, you'll notice any documents, presentations, folders, etc. that you may have worked on since our last training session will be listed. I'm going to open our training sample and take you through one of the methods for sharing a document. So now that my document's open, I'm going to go to the upper right hand corner to this blue share button, and you'll notice that it says private to only me. That's because I have not shared this document with anyone else. So if I press the share button, it gives me a link, but the link is only useful to someone else that has the rights and permission to edit this document. And right now, that person is only me. It would be your name that appears here if you're also using the training document we created in the last session, and you would be listed as the owner of that document. So in this pop-up that I have, I'm going to enter the names, email addresses, etc. of anyone that I want to share the document with. If you're sharing the document with someone else in the system, then you really only have to type that person's name or a few letters in their name in order for that name to show up. So if I start by typing my name, notice that there are several Adrian Stallings that appear on the list because these are frequent contacts that I've used. I am going to actually share this with my personal Gmail account, and by default that user, whoever you're sharing the document with, has permission to edit the document, make any changes they feel are necessary, which is sort of the point of collaboration. However, you also, as the owner of the document, have the right to change their permission, giving them only access to view the document or permission to comment on the document. Commenting on the document allows the individual you shared with the right to read and basically proofread your document without making any adjustments to the original structure and format. We're going to leave it on Can Edit, and you'll notice here that by default the box is checked to notify people via email. I like having this box checked as a default because it sends the other user an email to let them know that the document is there and they can begin working. There is, however, not really a need that I've found to send a copy of the email to yourself or to paste the actual document in the email. And so all I need to do now is press the green button to share and save. Now, the pop-up that I'm receiving that asks, "Are you sure?" is because I'm sharing it with my personal email account, not a part of the organization I've signed into. For me, that organization is Georgia Southern. For you in this training session, it would be your Griffin Spalding coworkers. So it's just asking, are you sure you want to share this information with someone outside of the organization? And in my case, I'm going to say yes. And so now our pop-up appears again, listing all the individuals that have access to this document. Myself as the owner, my personal account has permission to edit the document. If at any point in time you decide you no longer want to share this document, you simply come back to this screen and press the X to remove the permission that was once granted to that other user. Now that we're all done sharing, press our blue button that says Done in the bottom left-hand corner, and it returns us back to our original document. And if I place my cursor over the share button again, notice it says that it's now private to me plus one more. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is one of 3 methods that you can use in order to share a document.